We are joined now by border correspondent Oscar Margain from our sister station in San Antonio, Texas. Oscar, you were at the port of entry in Brownsville, Texas, at the Gateway International Bridge. So what is happening to the immigrants who are trying to enter this country the quote-unquote proper way?
Yes, last night we encountered about 9 people that were on the Mexican half of this international bridge, the port of entry there in Brownsville, as you mentioned. And we spoke to a mother from Honduras carrying 2 children, one a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old. There was a Brazilian family, a Guatemalan man that had walked up to the bridge by himself. And they've been camping out there for the last 3 days. And keep in mind, it's been raining here. We got thunderstorms for the last 3 days. And so they're camping out there, sleeping day and night.
Oscar, what are officials saying about when these immigrants are going to be allowed entry?
Well, see, officials say that it depends on their resources. You know, their priority is to have, anybody with documents and also expedite traffic, commercial traffic, tourists, anybody coming into the border that has the proper documents. And so that's their number one priority. They say they don't have enough resources, enough space at their facilities to just let everybody seeking asylum in and process their claims. And so they're having to just wait there without really knowing when it is that they're going to process their claim, when their turn is going to come up.
Oscar, 2 questions. One, of course, how are the kids doing? But also, I just want to hear from you. This port of entry is closed currently.
Closed? And you mean close to the asylum seekers? Is that where you're
right? Are they allowed entry?
They're not being allowed. At least the ones we spoke to last night. They did tell me that prior to me arriving and speaking to them, there were some other families that were allowed to go in. It's just it depended on, again, the resource that they have. And
quickly, how are the kids, Oscar?
The children they seemed really tired and exhausted. They were being covered with plastic bags and some carton boxes just to keep them from getting wet because it was just raining so hard.
Right.
And so they seem exhausted and tired and just desperate.
Oscar, thank you so much. We really appreciate your firsthand account. I think that's important to see your eyewitness account.